Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying your evening. So tomorrow I have a pop-up scheduled to showcase my journals and my books that I wrote and affirmation cards that I made. And so I was really excited about it for a long time. I scheduled it months ago and I knew that I was gonna be moving here to a new area and it was gonna be an opportunity for me to push myself. In the past, I've scheduled pop-ups and paid for them and not attended, and it was mainly because I was afraid to show the world what I made, afraid to actually I guess sell books and have people read them and showcase my stuff. And so today I was going to get into the same kind of pattern that I get into most of the time, right? I was going to just cancel the pop-up. I got an email early this morning, and it said, rain or shine, we're going to be there. Even though it's going to be inclement weather tomorrow, they're still going on with the pop-up. So then they said that they needed a tent, that I need a tent and stakes for the tent and weights for the tent. And so I was like, that's way too much, like way too many steps, way too much to do. It's going to be muddy. And I was making every excuse of why not to go. So I emailed the event host and I said, I don't think I'm going to make it. I didn't know there was a tent, which I didn't. I didn't know there was a tent required. And she said, okay, you can get a tent from Home Depot. And she gave me the information. And I took a nap, and when I woke up, I woke up to a box at my door, and I had forgotten, or I'd not forgotten, but I put it out of my mind that my affirmation cards were coming today. So I said, what is this box? And I looked, and I noticed it's my affirmation cards that I designed and that I put my all into. And so they're right here. Don't mind the mess, but they're right here with Theo. Hi, Theo. Say hi, everyone. And so my affirmation cards are here, and I waited so that I can open them with the world so you can see. I can't wait to actually see how they came out. So I'm going to open them. Hold on. Theo, you going to help me open them? Hold on, let's open them up. Come on. So exciting. Here's my order. I'm going to take one of my boxes out. And it's the Bruise Beauty Collection. And so these are... this is one of the items that I'll be selling tomorrow at my pop. When they got here, that was one of the reasons why I started to think like I actually ordered them. They look so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I ordered them on a rush delivery to be here in time for the pop-up. But then I was about to cancel the pop-up. So I started to think, and then my phone rang, and it was this guy that I used to let stay in my basement. I guess you could say a friend, but he's really not friendly or nice and doesn't meet the criteria for being a friend, but someone I thought was a friend. And I used to let him stay in my basement in my old house that I owned, and for a short time, because he had nowhere to stay. And now he called me today. And he said that, I had shared with him in the past some of my business ideas. And he said, oh, well, when I was in your basement, I stole one of your books, one of your journals, and I'm going to bootleg it and I'm going to sell it myself. And I said, what? Like, even if you did, that's fine. Do what you got to do, because you can never do it the way I could do it. And it's my stuff. So whether it's true or not, I think he was just saying it to, intimidate me, because he probably felt bad about himself that he can't do what I do, or he doesn't even have the motivation to try. But that made me feel. Then I was just thinking, like, who is he to say something like that? Like, steal my ideas. I've always been afraid that people were going to steal my ideas. but then I don't push to actually market my ideas, right? So, this is another reason why I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to this pop up tomorrow, rain or shine. I'm gonna get there. I don't care if I'm in the mud. I went to Home Depot just a little while ago, and before they closed, and I went to get a canopy tent and the stakes and the mallet to hammer the stakes in, and the weights and everything that's needed. I'm gonna go to this pop up and I'm gonna do what I have to do because I owe it to myself. I have to stop self sabotaging and just making plans and then canceling them, and because I'm never gonna get to where I want to be if I keep doing that. And so today I decided to make this video because I want to start as well. I want to start somewhere with sharing my story with the world. And so I know I've been sharing it, little bits and pieces here and there, but I'm going to keep going. And because I think I have a lot to share and I have a lot of information to give that can be helpful based on my story and all the things that I've been through and where I'm going. So it would be an honor to have you here on with me on my journey, and I am gonna post tomorrow on how my pop-up goes. And I'm excited about it, and I want to allow myself to sit in that excitement and be happy and proud of all the things I've done. So let's open up one of the cards. Let's see if we can open up one of them so we can get a message for ourselves going into the weekend. My goodness, they're so nice. Let's see. So part of the message here, I know I'm a little bit all over the place because I have a lot going on in my mind, but part of the message here is to push through even if you are scared. I'm doing it, and we're gonna see where it goes. Face your fears because you never know what could be on the other side of those fears. And these are my affirmation cards. So excited. So let's pick one. I'm gonna pick this one. Oh my. I can't believe it. The universe gives us the message just when we need to hear it. I kept going when everything in me wanted to stop. I can't believe that that's the one I just picked out of all of them. It's so relevant. The universe really sends messages when we need them the most. Wish me luck. This is the weekend where I'm going to face my fears and make things happen. I love you.